I'm Wendell Moss, and I'm a mental health therapist here in the Seattle area. And this work is important to me because I believe that when I think about my story, I live out my past in the present. And for me to finally enter my story, I finally began to see how my past wasn't playing out in the present. And I get to invite people to slow down and actually get to engage what they had never considered engaging. And I think that's a pretty important. Yeah, when I sat with Dan, I recall him feeling moments, just feeling terrified because of what he was inviting me into. Parts that, after doing much work on my story, he brought some parts that I still hadn't considered. And they were terrifying because they were still core parts that I still needed to engage. Um, on the other hand, it felt really honoring and humbling because he did it with such tenderness, and I felt much care in the invitation. And I really enjoyed being invited to more courage. What I would say to anyone who's considering taking the online course is that it's an opportunity again to have you slow down. I remember in my own story, and as I engage people with stories, we live out our stories kind of viscerally, and there's no one there to kind of say slow down and invite you to consider patterns and themes. And I feel like the way the course is structured, that it does just that. It helps you to slow down, and the way that it's broken up, you actually can take a slower pace and actually take your time to consider parts of your story that you would have never considered if you hadn't slowed down, like the online course invites you to do.